this video has not even started. And things have already gone wrong. I spent the past 10 minutes looking for my remote, and it was on my dresser. I ripped my one and only pair of acid wash jeans on the thigh, trying to sit crisscross like I am right now. Currently wearing sweatpants. So, you know how this is gonna go. Anyways, hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Now, if you've already seen my face before, this is not my normal setup, and that is because I'm going to start a series. It is called Bath Time with Brie. Now, as you can tell, I am in the bathroom. This is technically my shower. I'm not actually taking a bath because I do not take baths. I take showers. So, today's episode is gonna be things I don't understand. And this is probably gonna be a long video. It's gonna be mostly me just ranting and rambling about random stuff that I don't understand, and I'm gonna explain. Basically, I think I have like 15 things to talk about. And I'm gonna brush my hair while I talk about it because I have a lot of hair and I haven't brushed it out today. So yeah, got my list, I got my candle, got my orange juice in my One Direction cup. Alright, so number one, why people need 50 alarms in the morning. I noticed that a lot of my friends, they have like 20 different alarms. And they're also they're like every 5 minutes. And it doesn't like make sense to me. Because of the fact that like I only have one alarm. And I have to get up with that one alarm. I'm not saying I'm better than them, because that's definitely not true. But like, how hard is it to get up with one alarm? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't have the option to do that. And it could be circumstantial, because I am the first person to get up in the morning and the first person to leave the house. And I have to get up on my own, because if I don't, I'll wake up at 6, and then I have to bus at 6:18, and I usually put all my stuff and get ready and eat breakfast in the morning. So I just don't have that. So I have to get up when my alarm goes off. Number two, why people, or how people have time to go to the movies / the mall / the city after school. This is kind of just a general thing, more of, and not just like those specific things, but like, how do you have the time to be out of your house for like more than 3 hours? Because like sometimes, like right now, I have free time. This is why I'm filming this video today, is because I didn't have a lot of homework today. So this is what I'm doing, because I need to film a video. So this is what I chose to do. And I'm also gonna have to go to Walmart to get stuff for a food party tomorrow. But basically, like I'm in an AP class, and I don't ever have a lot of free time. Which sucks, because I'm doing homework most of the time. So it's more of just like a me thing. Anyways, number three. This one is something I've talked to with multiple people, and they mostly agree with me. And that's why Spanish classes don't focus on filler words. Now, what is a filler word, you may ask? Well, most of the time you may call them like conjunctions or something. No, I don't even know the word, but I know my Spanish teacher said. But it's basically words that like you wouldn't focus on, because in my Spanish class we have vocab lists. Like right now we're focusing on food items, so like dressing and ketchup and mustard. But like, how do you say like what's the word for than? Like, oh, I like this better than that. Well, actually, I really couldn't come up with like specific examples at like right on the spot, but it's basically just like words that you say like normally in English or your language. Like I know it's Gustav, but like, how do you say, oh, like this is like that in Spanish? Like, I'm probably saying these right now, but I probably do know how to say them. And like, if someone were to tell me how to say them, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. But like, if you don't focus on them like as much as you work, like if you ask me how to say trash can, I know how to say trash can in Spanish. But if you ask me, like, how do you say, I don't know, like, I don't know, like I said, I can't come up, the only time this issue ever comes up is when you're reading in the textbook, like, a paragraph about something. Most of the time it's culture, and, like, there's a word in there, and it's just, like, 2 or 3 letters, and it's like, I don't know what that word means, because it's a filler word. Like, it's just stuff that, like, fills in the gaps between your sentences. Because you could say choppy stuff, but, like, that doesn't make sense, especially when you have a speaking exam and you have to, like, fill in with those words. Anyways, number 4 is backpack suitcases. Now, this isn't common for anybody because I used to have one. But it's just, like, thinking back to it, like, it was so, like, what? Like, I remember it would always get caught on things, and it would, like, drag across the ground, and eventually it ended up being ripped at the end of the year. And, like, it just, like, other people knock into it, and then it, like, flips over. And, like, I mean, the only thing, like, legit, the only thing positive that I see from this is the fact that if you're in high school, it takes the weight off your shoulders, which is pretty good, but that's, like, the only positive thing I see about it. Number 5, making your bed in the morning. And I've always said this since you were little. Like, my mom would tell me to go make my bed, and I'd be like, why am I gonna make it if I'm just gonna go and ruin it again? Like, I'm gonna ruin it again that night, and then you want me to make it again in the morning? That's like getting a new phone, and then it gets one crack in it, and then you go and buy a new phone. Like, it's like such a small, insignificant detail that doesn't need to be fixed. Because, like, if you were gonna make your bed, the only reason I could see someone making their bed is if they were gonna take really cute pictures of it. Like, if they were gonna do, like, a room tour or something like that. But, like, other than that, like, or if they film on their bed or something like that, other than that, I don't see a reason for making your bed. And then, number 6. This one is just like when I say it, you're gonna be like, unless you do this, but basically it's why people text and drive. Like, I don't text and drive. Like, if I'm at a stoplight, I'll do, like, this, like, I'll check my phone real quick, but I'm not gonna, text and drive. Like, people do, like, they text and drive, which is, like, against the law and stupid, and it's, like, the number one, I think I just learned this in driver's ed, it's, like, the number one cause for, like, rear-ending people is because of the fact that either they tailgate and they get too close, or it's because they're on their phone. Like, I just don't understand what makes it so hard to, like, if it's an emergency, that person would call. Now, number 7. This one might make some people mad, but I don't even know if I want to include this. I might cut it out. But basically, religion, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm religious too. I have my own beliefs. But, like, if you think about it, like, I'm in U.S. history. Like, all these if you studied American history, these people, they came from England to escape religious persecution, and then they would create their own new branch of religion, and then persecute other people for not following their religion. So, like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, does that make any sense? Like, these people made up their own religions. But it's like, if you, like, depending on what religion you believe in, like, some religions are like, you can only believe in this one God. So then it's like, okay, but what about all these other religions? Number 8 is why it's so hard to follow rules. Now, this kind of mostly pertains to school, and I have a little backstory to this. This is why this one ended up on the list. And basically, when you go to my cafeteria in the school, there are 2 doors. So let's just take this. See, this is like a room. These doors lead to the cafeteria, and these doors, so there's like, you walk in through these doors first, and then you have to go in through these doors again, and there's bathrooms on the inside of here. And basically, kids aren't allowed to leave this area and go out to the main hall until the bell rings. And so there was this kid, and I don't even know who he was. I'm pretty sure he was like an upperclassman, but he was like he was like opening the doors and like trying to leave, and there was like a lunch lady standing out there, and she's like, you need to close the doors, like you can't come out here. And he's like, why? Like it's not even that big of a deal, like I'm not even leaving the room. And then he like walked out, and then the lunch lady started following him because she was like, all right, then I'm just gonna follow you and take you to the dean, which was a little psychopathic. Like I don't know how I would feel about a teacher following me, but like how hard is it to follow the rules? Like some things, like some rules are actually dumb. Like I'm not gonna name any, but like some rules are dumb, but like how hard is it to stay in the doors? But and now that I think about it, here's an extra bonus one. Time. I could go into a whole rant about time. Not to mention, like I just mentioned, like the 24 lines or the 23 lines and the 24 and all the different time zones and stuff. But like just think about it. Like I remember, I think I saw something on Instagram, and it was like, how did the person who invented time know what time it was?